Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Word Unlocked, the only English podcast where we take one word, tear it apart, throw it around, and hand it back to you, ready to use in real life. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. No boring textbook definitions, no grammar drills, no repeat after me nonsense. Just two people having a real conversation about one powerful word.
Today's word is one I think we both use every single day without even thinking about it. Sarah, do you want to say it?
Ridiculous. And honestly, I'm not just saying it because it's the topic today. I'm saying it because my entire morning was exactly that. Ridiculous.
Oh, we are absolutely getting into that story, but first, say the word out loud, wherever you are right now. Ridiculous. Doesn't it just feel satisfying to say?
It really does. Like your mouth actually enjoys it. Okay, let's get into it.
So, at its core, ridiculous means something is so silly, so unreasonable, so over the top absurd that your brain just goes, wait, what? It makes zero logical sense, and honestly, the only reaction left is to laugh.
And here's what I love about this word. It has a double life. Sometimes you use it when you're genuinely frustrated, like, this cue is ridiculous. And sometimes you use it when you're actually impressed or laughing, like, his dance moves are ridiculous in the best possible way.
Exactly. Same word, totally different energy depending on your tone and the situation. That's what makes it so powerful and so expressive.
And you know when you're so annoyed or so shocked that bad just doesn't cut it, weird doesn't cut it, that's exactly when you reach for ridiculous.
All right, let's break this down into the 5 most useful chunks, the phrases native speakers actually use. Sarah, kick us off.
Okay, first one. Absolutely ridiculous. This is pure emphasis. You're not just saying something is ridiculous, you're saying it is completely, totally, 100% ridiculous. Like spending 20 hours trying to fix one tiny bug in your code. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, and I love how absolutely supercharges the whole thing. Now, the second chunk, don't be ridiculous. This one is so useful in conversation. You use it when someone is doubting themselves or thinking something negative about themselves that just isn't true. Your friend says, "I'll never be able to learn English." You look them dead in the eye and say, "Don't be ridiculous. You're already doing it."
That one feels like a hug, honestly. Okay, third, a ridiculous amount. This is how you describe a quantity that is so big it's almost unbelievable. A ridiculous amount of homework, a ridiculous amount of traffic on a Sunday morning, a ridiculous amount of coffee just to survive a Monday. We've all been there.
We have all absolutely been there. Fourth chunk, look or sound ridiculous. These two are about how something appears or comes across. I tried to fix my own hair and I ended up looking completely ridiculous. Or, I know this plan sounds ridiculous right now, but just hear me out.
And that second example brings us perfectly to the fifth and my personal favorite, a ridiculous idea. Because here's the thing, the most ridiculous ideas are sometimes the ones that actually change everything. Every big startup, every great invention, every career switch that worked out, it probably sounded like a completely ridiculous idea at someone's dinner table first.
100%. Someone once said to me, "You want to do a podcast just about individual words? That sounds ridiculous." And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
Okay, story time. Sarah, tell us about your morning.
Right. So I decided to stop at a coffee shop before work. Simple plan. The line was 45 minutes. 405 minutes for one cup of coffee. I stood there thinking, this is a ridiculous amount of time to wait for something I could have made at home in 3 minutes.
45 minutes? That is ridiculous. Okay, mine. I once took my laptop to a repair shop because the screen had a tiny crack. They kept it for 2 days. I go back to pick it up. The guy hands it to me and goes, "Yeah, we couldn't fix it." I looked at him and I actually said this out loud, "That is a ridiculous amount of time to fix absolutely nothing."
What did he say?
He just shrugged, which made it even more ridiculous.
Okay, here's another one. My friend told me she was going to start a business selling hand-painted pet portraits on tiny pieces of toast. I told her straight up, that sounds like the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard. She now makes $10,000 a month.
So the lesson here is never tell someone their idea is ridiculous, or actually, maybe do, because apparently ridiculous ideas are the ones that work.
Don't be ridiculous and tell someone their ridiculous idea won't work because a ridiculous amount of the time it does.
Sarah just used 3 chunks in one sentence.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Okay, let's land this plane. Ridiculous, something so silly, so unreasonable, so absurd that it deserves a laugh. Use it when you're frustrated, when you're amazed, when you're laughing at a crazy situation, or when normal words just aren't enough.
Your 5 power chunks to remember. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. A ridiculous amount. Look or sound ridiculous. And a ridiculous idea. Drop any one of those into a conversation today and you'll sound completely natural.
Your homework, and yes, there is homework, use this word once today. Text a friend, say it out loud, write it down, use it in a real moment. The price of coffee? Ridiculous. Your commute? Ridiculous. The weather? Absolutely ridiculous. You have plenty of material.
Thanks so much for listening to Word Unlocked. See you in the next episode.
Stay curious, keep it ridiculous. Later.